Hello friends, this is Michelle from Satya Yoga in Greensburg, inviting you to join me today for a chair yoga practice, just to kind of get us moving a little bit, get us out of our heads and into our bodies. We have converted our living room into a yoga studio, so we will be creating more videos for you. This is definitely something that's getting us out of our comfort zone, so bear with me if there's any outtakes. I'm learning as we go. So this is my very first time doing this. And we must say that any type of physical movement, you really need to listen to your body. And if you have any ailments or any, limitations or special situations, we're not able to help you because we're not there with you to see you. I will create as many modifications during this practice as I can. However, realize that you are doing this at your own risk, but we'll keep it safe, and I'll try to make it fun, but we'll just go on and see what happens. So anyway, have a seat in any type of sturdy chair. You can wear shoes that are non-slippery, or you can practice with a mat and bare feet. And I guess we shall begin. So let's sit in our chair, where you can press your feet into the floor. Really feel your quadriceps working a little bit. The first thing we're going to do is tap into our breath. The breath is the essence of any type of yoga practice. So if you want to close your eyes, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can just soften your eyes and just bring that inhalation deep into the base of your lungs. Exhale. Let that breath go. Just keep following that breath, noticing that breath. Bringing it into the body, filling your lungs from the bottom, the middle, then the top of the lungs, top of the exhale. Notice that pause, and then let the breath go. We'll do that a few more times, just so you can tap into your rhythm, tap into your center. Our nervous systems are a little taxed right now. So this is one of our built-in tools that we have so that we can really connect with that inner part of us and allow our bodies to kind of settle into that breath. And then, if you just want to sigh it out, let's wiggle our arms and get some movement. Work the ankles. You can roll them from side to side or point and flex the foot. Just anything to kind of get that flow going. Do a little dance if you want to. And then we're going to come into our foundation. So we want to really feel our root, our pelvic floor and sitting bones connecting with the surface of your chair. And then allow that breath to move up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. And then exhale down through your root, your foundation. Really feel that breath along the spine, inviting that space and that openness. We have been a little bit curled up all week, so let's try to let that go. We're going to do our best. Big sigh. Inhale up through the crown of the head. Let's take the chin into the chest. Keep the spine long. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in again and release. And then let's just take the chin over to the right side. Exhale back to center and then move to the other side. We're just moving in a half circle so we don't crunch any of those little vertebrae or arteries in the back of the neck. Feel your feet pressing into the floor. Keeping your foundation. One more breath. Exhale back to the center and then come back to our neutral position. One of the most important things, even in chair yoga, is to establish a foundation. So we want to make sure that we keep our ankles under our knees. Even when we stand, we're going to be doing some standing today as well. Make sure that you have that solid foundation to keep your strength in all of the poses. All right, we're going to begin to link our movements now with our breath. So as we inhale, we're going to reach up, lifting through the rib cage. Exhale, release. Breathing and moving. Find your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me. You can move faster than me. Find your own rhythm. Breathing in. Let's inhale the left arm up to the sky. Breathe into the left side of the body. And then exhale, release. Inhale the right arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Keep your sitting bones strong on the seat of the chair. Try not to lean into one side or the other. Just open up the side of the body. Exhale, release. Let's bring those arms out. We've got a lot of tension in those shoulders, I'm sure. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, open up that heart center. Breathe in, feel the shoulder blades coming together. Then exhale, feel them spreading apart. Breathe in, open. Palms together. And this time we're going to open up. We're going to exhale the left arm across the body and the right arm underneath. Give yourself a little hug here. Oh, we need that little hug. And as you do, feel the shoulder blades. Feel that space in between them. You can lift the elbows a little bit. Try not to slouch. Breathe into that space. Press those feet into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to exhale and turn slightly to the right. Breathe in back to center. And then turn slightly to the left. Inhale back to center. Open up those arms. Deep breath in. This time, bring the right arm across the body and the left arm underneath. Deep breath in. Feel that space. Give yourself a little shoulder massage here. And then we're going to exhale and turn slightly to the left. Breathe in back to center and then turn slightly to the right. Breathe back, open up, wiggle those fingers and release. Let's roll those shoulders back and down a few times. Stay connected to the breath. Inhale up. We're going to exhale on that release. That exhale facilitates that release. We all could use a little bit of release, getting out of our heads into our bodies. This helps us to stay present. All right, now we're going to work on our legs. So whenever we lift up one knee, we kind of need to use those low, deep belly muscles so we're not kind of hunching forward when we lift up. So try to tap into them. They're under the navel. Deep down in there. Put your hands there. Feel your strength. And then we're going to begin by marching. So we're going to inhale the left leg. I'm sorry, let me start that over again. I'm not going to restart this tape, this video though. All right, tape, I'm dating myself. So we're going to inhale in our neutral position, and then we're going to exhale on the effort. Inhale down, exhale. Breathing in. Feel those low belly muscles helping to support that lift. Tapping into our core, I like to call it our power center. It's a very powerful area of the body. Go move with your breath at your own pace. Exhaling as we reach up. And now if you want to, you can straighten your arm and leg, opposite arm and leg. So this takes some coordination. I call this the fancy walk. And I'm sure when you're watching this, my feet are going to look really big. So keep that foundational foot strong as you reach through. And you don't have to reach just like I am. We just want to get moving. So do your best. One more time on each side. And release. Let's shake it out. I hope we're feeling a little bit looser now. We're going to do a twist. So come to the right diagonal part of your chair. Remember to keep your foundational feet. Let's inhale and reach up. Breathe in that space. Exhale. We're going to twist from the abdominals to the shoulder. So if you're twisting to the right, it's going to be your right shoulder. Place your left hand on your right knee and just allow your right hand to come onto the chair behind you. Breathe in and exhale. Don't worry about your neck. It kind of tops off the twist, but we don't want to strain the neck. Think of the twist as ending at that right shoulder. One more breath in. Exhale, release. And then we're going to come back up. Reach up nice and tall. Release the stretch, release the arms, and we're going to come to the left side of the chair, right at the corner. Breathe in, reach up, and then we're going to exhale and twist to the left, bringing the right hand on your left leg and your left hand behind you, somewhere on the chair, wherever it's comfortable. Take a deep breath along the spine, up through the crown of the head, and exhale into that left shoulder. And then release. Come back to center. We're going to open up our feet. Take a deep breath in and just fold forward, hinging at the hips, using those foundational feet. If you want to kind of sway from side to side, and you know, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. Practice makes perfect, right? Or not perfect, but as best as we can be. If you want to play music, go ahead and play your own music. Sway from side to side. Come back to center, deep breath in. If you want to reach your fingertips down, that's okay, or just keep them up here. Exhale, we're going to pull those low belly muscles in and use your hands on your thighs to roll up. Roll the shoulders back and down. How are we feeling? I wish I was here with you guys. I really miss my students, but we'll get through that. Check in with yourself, because we're going to stand up now. But if you want to stay seated, you can. There are modifications to stay seated. But when we get up and we sit down, a lot of times we just do it kind of haphazardly. So really bring your awareness to your feet, your quads, and your core. And we're going to use them to lift us up, roll the shoulders back and down, and just feel that stability in your body. You can move your chair in front of you if you want to. I'm going to kind of take mine to the side just for demonstration purposes. But we'll come into mountain. So mountain, the often overlooked yoga posture is the foundation for all of our standing poses. It gives us a sense of being grounded and centered and steady. So tap into that steadiness right now. Feel the floor under both of your feet, whether you have shoes on or not. Try not to grip those toes, relax your toes, and just center the weight, center that space over both feet. Come up to the quadriceps, feel their strength. Come up to the pelvis. We want that neutral pelvis. So if you can, just kind of tap into those low belly muscles as you exhale, pull them in and up just a little bit. Up through the crown of the head, release the shoulders. And we're going to be the mountain here. Just take a couple breaths here in mountain. Inhale up through the crown of the head. Exhale down through the soles of the feet. And we're going to reach up. We're going to exhale. You can bring the arms down and around. This encourages that spinal length. Lean back into the hips, into chair. So we don't want to lean forward into the knees. Lean back. Pull that low belly in so we're not tucking under or tilting that tailbone up. Deep breath in. Inhale, open the arms, and we're going to exhale into downward facing dog. So place your hands on the back of the chair and release your chest towards the floor. We want the ankles under the hips, hinging at the hips, breathing into that space in the back. Just feel that openness. If you're feeling a little tight in your shoulders, this is a great way to try to alleviate some of that. One more breath. Release. We're going to kind of glide on up. Keep the arms straight. We're going to step up with the left foot. Keep the right foot planted. Keep your pelvis neutral. And we're going to bring the arms up. You can reach up if you want, or you can bring the arms into what I call cactus arms in our warrior one. Your feet don't have to be lined up. We want to keep that pelvis neutral. Sometimes that turns us a little bit and we aggravate our lower back. So keep that nice space between the feet for that neutral pelvis. Breathe into that heart center. Breathe into your strength. And then release. We're going to put our hands on the back of the chair. We're going to come into pyramid. So keep the left foot in front, right foot in back. If that left knee has to bend, it's going to bend. Allow it to bend. Give your hamstring some love. We've been sitting around a lot. Unfortunately, the body kind of tightens up. And sitting can tighten up the hips and the hamstrings. So breathe into that hamstring. One more breath. Release. Bring the weight into the left foot. Hold on to the back of the chair. And we're going to exhale and we're going to swoop that knee up. And then release. All right. Let's sway it out a little bit. If you want to do a little dance here, go ahead. Breathe. Notice your breath. Stay connected to your body. We need to get out of our heads. Into the body, into the present moment. And we're going to switch sides. So let's inhale again. Reach those arms up or out. Exhale into chair. Breathe into your strength. Inhale, open the arms, and then bring them on the back of the chair again, back to downward dog. Use that exhalation to soften into it. Bend those knees if you need to. Stay connected to your breath. Breathe in, release. And again, we're going to kind of roll up, lift the chest, step up now with the right foot, plant that left foot down on the mat, and reach the arms up into warrior one. Activate that right quadricep. Feel your power and your strength. We are stronger than we know. Tap into that. One more breath here. And then release the arms on the back of the chair. And we are going to come into pyramid again. Stay connected to your breath. Right here, right now. Use that sigh breath. Put your weight into the right foot. Keep that chest lifted. Don't round the shoulders. And we're going to reach that knee up and release. All right. Sway it out. Check in with yourself. If you need to sit down, go ahead and sit down. When we begin our warrior series, our warrior two, and I apologize I didn't do that for the warrior ones. If you need to stay seated, you can do the chair diagonal. You can do the warrior two. This chair is a little tall for me. So you can always sit at the corner. But I am going to stand up. And again, use your chair if you need to. So we're going to stand in mountain and take the feet, though, a little wider than hip width. We're going to take the left toes and turn them outward at 90 degrees. So your left foot is perpendicular to your right foot. Reach through the arms, deep breath in, feel that stability, and exhale, bend your your left knee. Keep the knee over the ankle. So if you're doing one of these and you're leaning, keep your shoulders over your hips and your knee over your ankle. So you may have to take your feet wider, but if your balance is affected by that, then just don't bend your knee as much. Activate that quadricep. Feel the weight over both feet. Reach through the fingertips if you're able. You can look over your left middle finger. Connect with your breath. And then we'll take our right hand and put it on the right hip. Flip the left palm up and reach up. Try not to straighten that left leg. A lot of times we reach up and we do this. Keep that leg bent. Lift up through the left side of the body. Deep breath in. Inhale the right arm up, and then exhale, bring the left hand to the left thigh. And your tall hand here, your right hand, can be on your hip still, out to the side, wherever you are comfortable. Breathe into the right side of the body, feel that space, and then exhale, come back up, turn the right toes out, and we're going to come into a squat. You can inhale up, you can shake the hips a little bit, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. One more time, inhale up, come back, place your hands on your thighs, turn the knees, toes forward, and just come halfway down, or you can hold on to the back of your chair. You can sway from side to side, giving those little quadriceps a rest, stretching out the hamstrings. And then come back to center and roll up. Use those belly muscles, roll up, roll the shoulders back and down. Reach through the fingertips and take the right toes and turn them out to the right. Deep breath in, make sure your left foot is straight ahead, and then exhale into warrior two. Again, find your stability. This is the foundation for the next two poses we're going to do. Reach through the fingertips, or keep your hands on your hips or cactus arms, whatever is best for you at this moment. Place your left hand on your hip, flip the right palm up, and lift into reverse warrior. Feel that stability in your legs. Hold on to the chair if you need to. You can do this from the seat of the chair. Breathe into the right side of the rib cage. Feel that space. And then exhale. The left hand to the left thigh, right hand to the right thigh. Haha, my mirroring skills at work. And then reach up with the left hand. Open up. Breathe into the heart. Stay open. Exhale, release. Come back to center, do a little shake. Release those muscles. Turn both toes outward, reach up, and then exhale into the squat. Make sure your knees are over your ankles and that your toes are outward. We don't want the knees to cave in. Keep those abdominals strong. Exhale into it. And release. Turn the toes forward, roll up, and then we'll march it out. Marching is a good way to kind of release the hip flexors, which helps to release the lower back. Or you can do the sway. Keep the hips soft, keep the shoulders loose. Connect with your breath. Feel those feet on the earth. Good. Good. All right. We're going to do tree now. There are different aspects of tree, different expressions of it. It's all tree. So come back to mountain. Bring your hands to the heart center. Relax those elbows. Inhale up through the crown of the head. Exhale down through the soles of the feet. Bring the weight into the left leg and turn the right knee outward. Now you can keep your right heel over your left ankle, or you can slide the foot up onto the lower leg there, under the knee though, wherever you're comfortable. Breathe in, feel that space in the body, feel your strength. Use your chair if you need to. You're still using all the same muscles. And then if you want to grow your branches, let's grow our branches. Open up. You can be whatever kind of tree you want. You can be here. You can keep your hands in the heart. This is your time. This is your practice. One more breath in. And release, turn the knee forward, and then kind of sway it out. You can even do a little Elvis move if you want to, whatever you want to do. Depends on the music you chose if you did. Good, let's come back to center. Breathing in, up through the crown. We've got to get it right on 2 feet before 1. Bring the weight and the awareness into the right leg. Activate that quadricep. Turn the left knee outward. Place your foot wherever you want to. Breathe in. Find that steadiness. Find your roots. And when you're ready, grow your branches. Make sure you're breathing. I can't check your faces now to see if you're making that tense face when you hold your breath, so make sure you're breathing. One more breath. Turn the knee forward, release the hands, sway it out. Check in with yourself, check in with your breath, drink some water if you need to, and we're going to come back into our chairs. All right. Again, come to the place in the chair that I can't sit back in the chair. So I'm going to move up to make sure my feet are planted solidly on the earth, our foundational feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the arms into cactus arms. Deep breath in, press into those feet, keep them strong. Deep breath in, we're gonna exhale, keep the arms wide, just turn slightly to the left. Inhale back to center, turn slightly to the right. Inhale back to center, press through the palms, wiggle those wrists if you need to. You can roll them. I know if some of you have arthritis, that's not always a good thing, but do what you want, do what feels good, and release. There's two ways to do this next stretch. If you're able, take your left foot and place it on your right thigh. Keep that left foot flexed. If that's not possible, then just place your left foot right directly over top of your right foot. You're going to have to use your right leg for support or hold onto your chair if you do that. Take a deep breath in and just gently bring the chest. We're not hunching forward. Bring that heart center forward. You don't have to go far to feel this. Breathing in. If you're down here, you can put your hands on your thigh. Feel that thigh working. And then use those muscles to lift back up. And then we're going to reach through the left foot. Press through the heel, toes are up, so the foot's flexed. Inhale, open the arms, and exhale, fold forward. You can reach whatever hand you want. Just keep that chest lifted. We don't want to round into it. We want to keep that body nice and long. You can place both hands on your right leg, or you can reach, like I said, whatever you want to do. Deep breath in, release and come up. You can march. And then we'll take our right ankle and place it on the left thigh or directly over the left foot. Breathe in, open up, and then exhale, just lean forward. Keep that heart center nice and open. Breathe into that space. Breathe into the hip, whichever expression of the pose you're doing, whichever version. Use that exhale to release those tense muscles. And then come on up and then press through the right heel. Inhale, open. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Keep that heart center lifted. Connect with your breath. Press into your foundational foot. The quadriceps active. And then come on back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. If you need to look right and left, go ahead and do that. And then we're going to sit to the right side of the chair, feet on the floor, nice long spine. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, twist to the right. You can put both hands on the back of the chair if you want to. Here, I'll get back into it. Inhale, reach up and release. See, I'm used to looking out at the class. There's no one there. We're all together connected virtually now, so I'm really grateful we have this technology to keep us connected. Inhale, reach up. Oh, yeah, let's go to the other side of the chair first. Inhale, reach up, and then twist to the left. Nice long back. Don't tug on the chair to get you deeper into the twist. Allow it to happen with that exhale. Getting that blood circulated. And then inhale, reach up and release. Now let's sit back in our chair just to take a couple moments to tap into our breath. Just stay present with me at this moment. Take that breath deep into imagine it's going into the belly and then up to the rib cage, and then it tops off in the chest. It's almost like the rib cage is moving outward in all directions. Exhale, release. Bring that breath in again. Exhale, release. It's the quiet moments and the stillness right now that are the hardest. I know it's hard for the average person to not jump into the gymnastics that the mind likes to participate in. So it's really important right now that we just do our best to feel that groundedness through the breath. And then to just let it go. To be in the right here and the right now. It's that uncertainty of not knowing. So it's more important than ever that we stay present, or we do our best to stay present. Take one more deep breath in. Sigh it out. We can open our eyes slowly if you want to rub your palms together before you open your eyes. And then just place your palms loosely over your eye sockets and then open them up. This kind of helps your eyes get adjusted to the light. You can blink, look right and left. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice together today. We're going to come out with some more videos, Mary and I, from the homestead studio, and maybe we'll have some breathing techniques, some guided meditations, different types of yoga practices. Reach out to me, satyayoga.llc@gmail.com if you have any suggestions, if you have any requests. We are here. We are still with you. And let's just stay connected. Let's stay grounded. Thank you so much. Namaste.